Discover the hidden truths. Venus. This guide will show you all. Let's reveal the hidden facts and comment what you think about this planet. First, let's start with something wild. Venus spins in the opposite direction of most planets. On Venus, the Sun rises in the west and sets in the east, thanks to its rare retrograde rotation. Scientists think a colossal collision may have flipped its spin long ago. This backward slow rotation shapes Venus's bizarre climate and clouds. Venus truly dances to its own cosmic rhythm. Second, here's a time twister that might just bend your mind. Venus, our mysterious planetary neighbor, keeps time in a way that's unlike anything we experience on Earth. When you think of a day, you probably imagine the sun rising and setting, marking the passage of 24 hours. But on Venus, the concept of a day is turned completely upside down. Incredibly, a single day on Venus, meaning the time it takes for the planet to spin once on its axis, is actually longer than its entire year. That's right. Venus completes a full orbit around the Sun faster than it completes one rotation. It's a cosmic paradox that challenges our sense of time. To put it in numbers, Venus takes about 225 Earth days to make one trip around the Sun, but to rotate just once on its axis, it needs 243 Earth days. So, if you were standing on the surface of Venus, you'd see the Sun rise, and then you'd have to wait more than 2/3 of a year before it set again. Imagine celebrating your birthday on Venus. You'd have completed an entire year, traveled all the way around the Sun, before you'd even experienced a full Venusian day. Birthdays would come and go, but the Sun would barely have moved in the sky. This incredibly slow spin does more than just stretch out the days. It also means that Venus's surface is exposed to the Sun's heat for months at a time, contributing to its scorching temperatures. And because Venus rotates in the opposite direction to most planets, the Sun appears to rise in the west and set in the east, tracing a path across the sky that's truly alien. Venus's bizarre timekeeping is a powerful reminder that the universe is full of surprises, and that the rules we take for granted on Earth don't always apply elsewhere. Every planet has its own rhythm, its own story to tell. On Venus, even the simple passage of a day is stranger than fiction. A cosmic oddity that invites us to imagine worlds beyond our own, where time itself dances to a different beat. Third, think Mercury is the hottest planet. You might be surprised to learn that it's not. Despite being closest to the Sun, Mercury doesn't hold the title for the hottest planet in our solar system. Think again. Venus wins thanks to its thick, toxic atmosphere. Venus, the second planet from the Sun, is shrouded in a dense layer of clouds, composed mainly of carbon dioxide and sulfuric acid. Surface temperatures reach 900 degrees Celsius, hot enough to melt lead, due to a runaway greenhouse effect. This extreme heat is a result of sunlight penetrating the thick clouds and being trapped by the carbon dioxide, creating a furnace-like environment. Sunlight gets trapped by carbon dioxide, turning Venus into a planetary oven. The heat is unable to escape back into space, causing temperatures to soar to unimaginable levels. Most spacecraft survive only hours before being destroyed by the heat. The intense conditions on Venus have made it a graveyard for many missions, with spacecraft succumbing to the extreme temperatures and crushing atmospheric pressure. Venus's inferno is a powerful warning about greenhouse gases. The planet's atmosphere is a stark reminder of the potential consequences of unchecked greenhouse gas emissions, serving as a cautionary tale for Earth. It may look serene from afar, but up close, it's a world of relentless heat. From space, Venus appears as a beautiful, bright object, but beneath its clouds lies a hostile environment that challenges our understanding of planetary science. Fourth, if the heat doesn't get you, Venus's pressure will. Its atmosphere is 92 times thicker than Earth's, like being a kilometer underwater. Any probe or astronaut would be crushed in minutes. Only a few Soviet landers have survived briefly on the surface. Studying this pressure helps us understand how atmospheres evolve and what could happen to Earth. Venus is a brutal laboratory for planetary science. Fifth, Venus clouds aren't fluffy, they're made of concentrated sulfuric acid. Acid rain, not water, falls from these toxic clouds, corroding metal and electronics. The clouds reflect sunlight, giving Venus its bright appearance from Earth. They're a chemical hazard, making exploration nearly impossible. Yet these clouds hold clues to volcanic activity and atmospheric chemistry. Beautiful from afar, deadly up close, Venus is the ultimate case of looks being deceiving. 6. Venus may have once had oceans and a temperate climate. Volcanic eruptions released carbon dioxide, triggering a runaway greenhouse effect. Water evaporated, hydrogen escaped, and oxygen bonded with rocks. Deuterium measurements suggest Venus lost vast amounts of water. Its lost oceans are a cautionary tale about planetary change. Those scorched plains may have been ancient seafloors. 7th. Unlike most planets, Venus has no moons, not a single companion. Some theories say it lost a moon to a collision or gravitational tug-of-war. Others think moon formation just never happened here. This lunar loneliness affects Venus's tides, rotation, and stability. Only Mercury shares this trait among the major planets. Next time you see our moon, remember Venus travels alone. 8th. Venus is covered with thousands of volcanoes, more than any other planet. Some are massive shield volcanoes, spanning hundreds of miles. Recent evidence hints that some may still be active today. Volcanic eruptions have shaped Venus's atmosphere and fueled its greenhouse effect. Beneath the clouds, Venus is a world in constant geological motion. It's a reminder that planetary evolution never really stops. 9th. Venus' surface is surprisingly young, just 300 to 500 million years old. Catastrophic volcanic eruptions resurfaced the planet, erasing ancient craters. Unlike Earth's plate tectonics, Venus resets its surface in planet-wide events. This youthful face helps scientists piece together its history. Could similar resurfacing happen elsewhere in the solar system? Venus's surface is a fresh chapter in planetary evolution. 10th. Venus is the brightest planet in our sky, often outshining every other celestial object except for the Sun and the Moon. It's so luminous that, for thousands of years, people have called it both the morning star and the evening star. Depending on its position in its orbit, Venus can be seen either just before sunrise or just after sunset, glowing with a steady, captivating light that has inspired wonder across generations. The reason Venus shines so brilliantly is because its thick, swirling clouds are made of highly reflective sulfuric acid. These clouds bounce sunlight back into space, making Venus appear as a dazzling beacon in our sky. When you look toward the horizon at dawn or dusk and spot a bright, unwavering point of light, you're likely seeing Venus, announcing the arrival of a new day or bidding the sun farewell. Throughout history, Venus's brilliance has captured the imagination of countless civilizations. Ancient cultures, from the Babylonians to the Greeks and Mayans, wove intricate myths and legends around this radiant planet. To some, Venus was a goddess of love and beauty. To others, a celestial messenger or a harbinger of change. Its regular appearances and disappearances in the sky made it a symbol of cycles, renewal, and mystery. Today, Venus's visibility still connects us to the cosmos and reminds us of our place in the solar system. When planets align, or when Venus stands out against the twilight, it's a vivid reminder that we share our sky with other worlds, each with their own stories and secrets. Observing Venus can spark curiosity about the universe and our relationship to it. So the next time you spot that bright star low on the horizon, remember you're looking at a world shrouded in mystery, with a surface hot enough to melt lead and clouds swirling high above. Venus is not just a point of light, but a planet with a fascinating story, waiting to be explored. Grab a pair of binoculars or simply use your eyes and see if you can find Venus shining through the darkness. Let its glow remind you of the wonders that await just beyond our world, and the timeless connection between humanity and the stars. 9th. Venus's atmosphere spins much faster than the planet itself, a phenomenon called superrotation. Winds whip around at over 200 miles per hour, circling the planet in just 4 Earth days. Scientists are still unraveling what drives this atmospheric race. These raging winds create massive storms and swirling clouds. Exploration is tricky, but the mysteries are irresistible. Venus's sky is in perpetual, high-speed motion. 12th Venus is about to get a lot more attention from space agencies around the world. After decades of being overlooked, a new wave of missions is set to unlock the planet's deepest mysteries. In the past few years, NASA, ESA, and other international partners have announced ambitious plans to return to Venus, each with unique goals and cutting-edge technology. NASA's Veritas will map Venus's surface in high resolution, searching for tectonic and volcanic activity, while Da Vinci Plus will plunge through the thick atmosphere, analyzing its chemistry and structure. ESA's Envision will focus on Venus's geology and atmosphere, using advanced radar and spectrometers to reveal what lies beneath the clouds. These missions will use next-generation instruments, including synthetic aperture radar, mass spectrometers, and descent probes designed to survive Venus's extreme heat and pressure. Their objectives include mapping the surface, studying the planet's volcanic history, and searching for signs of past or present water. Probes will brave acid clouds and crushing pressure, sending back data on atmospheric composition, weather patterns, and surface conditions. Some missions even hope to capture the first high-resolution images from the surface in decades. International collaboration is key, with agencies from Europe, the US, and beyond sharing expertise and resources. By comparing Venus and Earth, scientists hope to unlock secrets about planetary evolution, climate change, and why Venus became so inhospitable. The next era of Venus exploration is just beginning. With new missions launching in the late 2020s and early 2030s, we're on the verge of discoveries that could change our understanding of our planetary neighbor forever. So stay tuned. Let's quickly recap Venus. We covered 12 astonishing truths about Venus, each more surprising than the last. Which fact blew your mind? Until next time, keep looking up. The universe is always ready to surprise you. Subscribe to Master Space.